Welcome back. I'm Samiksha Srivastava. Let's begin with the headlines you're tracking this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi offers prayers at Kashi Vishwanath Temple. He's in Varanasi to inaugurate Uttar Pradesh's longest 6-lane corridor. Reports suggest President Donald Trump has directed his aides to prepare for an extended blockade of Iran, aiming to pressure Tehran into nuclear concessions. Officials say Trump has opted for a blockade over military action as it carries lower risk.
We have militarily defeated that particular opponent. Charles agrees with me even more than I do. We're never going to let that opponent have a nuclear weapon.
Donald Trump tells Britain's King Charles and other guests at state dinner that Iran has been militarily defeated, pledges it would never be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon, and claims King Charles agrees with his stance. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says US is targeting Iran's financial and oil networks, claims Kharg Island oil terminal is nearing storage capacity, which could force production cuts, leading to $170 million in daily revenue losses. US State Department announces it will issue a limited number of passports bearing a portrait of Donald Trump as part of celebrations for 250th anniversary of Declaration of Independence in July. Israeli military says it destroyed large Hezbollah-built tunnel network in Kantara, area of South Lebanon used by elite fighters near the border with Israel. The tunnels were destroyed with 450 tons of explosives. Vladimir Putin says Ukraine has increased attacks on civilian infrastructure in Russia, cites a drone strike on an oil refinery in Tuapse, warns such strikes could cause serious environmental damage, but says no major threats reported. Elon Musk testifies in a trial against OpenAI, claims he founded the organization as a charitable venture and is suing the company CEO Sam Altman and President Greg Brockman for turning it into a for-profit entity. Indian benchmarks rose on Wednesday, defying a rise in oil to above $110 a barrel and broader gloom in global stocks. Sensex gained over 350 points and the Nifty started more than 0.4% higher.